Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. So, we're going to have a quick conversation about the movie and what's going on with this. So, we got in the sneak peek section of the forum, we got this key art. And the key art looks absolutely amazing. They did a really good job with the key art. Let's hope that it's not another situation with the Winter Soldier, right? Falcon and Winter Soldier. Winter Soldier looked amazing in the key art, and then they just completely botched his whole entire look, right? His face just looked all... It looked bad. It looked really, really bad. But all the characters so far, they look absolutely amazing. So we have Shang-Chi front and center, and then to his right, our left, we have the Mandarin wielding the 10 rings. So Shang-Chi does not have the 10 rings. And then we have to Shang-Chi's left, our right, we have Katy, yes, AKA Awkwafina. And by the way, there will be spoilers in this video here. Yes, indeed. I'll probably put it on the thumbnail. Spoilers, just so you're warned. I'm probably not going to give too much information, but there's going to be some things that I say that aren't revealed, or you just wouldn't know unless you actually saw the movie. So now that we got that disclaimer out of the way, let's move forward here. So first and foremost, we're going to talk about the good and then the bad, and why this just doesn't make sense. There's a certain thing here that just does not make any real sense. But let's get going here. Okay, so CM Fragment, the devs tell us the theme for this September update is inspired from Shang-Chi, Legend of the Ten Rings. As we know, the Legend Master of Martial Arts will be standing up to his destiny. Will the ruthless mastermind manipulation be able to bend his progeny to his will? Please look forward to the Marvel Studios Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings inspired update will be coming soon. Okay, so it doesn't seem like there's going to be a world boss legend, right? At least not with the Mandarin, because the Mandarin is right there, and it appears that he's going to be a playable character. Now, as I mentioned, there's spoilers in here, so spoiler alert here. There's actually another villain in the movie, and which poses a much greater threat than the Mandarin. It's at the very end of the movie. There's a battle, and there is this thing. It's a giant soul sucker, and the more souls that it sucks, the stronger it becomes. And if it basically breaches the first line of defense, which is, it's Shang-Chi, and there's a village that basically has been sworn to protect. There's a gate at the end, and they're sworn to protect it in case this creature actually gets out, because basically, if it gets out and it consumes enough souls, especially the soul of it's like a wyvern, it's kind of like a water dragon that's on the side of good. They say that it's going to be basically unstoppable. So I could see. So I say all that to say this, that we could possibly see a world boss legend where that the giant soul sucker is the I forget the name of the beast. That could possibly be a world boss legend, but I don't know. I'm not really counting on it. It'd be really cool. I think we saw in repetition the word legend, legendary, that it's just referring to a legendary battle. So I just don't think that's going to be the case. So in any case, all right, we have, so the thing that does not fit here, in my opinion, is we have Katy. Now Katy is Awkwafina, and let me get this out of the way here. So I have the cast here, right? The Shang-Chi cast, and so Awkwafina, she plays a big role in the movie. She basically has, her role is pretty much just as large as Shang-Chi's role in the actual movie. So this is Awkwafina here. Actually, you know what? Let me do this. Let me go back here, and let's go Shang-Chi, Katy. And I searched this not too long ago. I'm going to go to images, and you actually see a lot of marketing. They're trying to market her character, right? So you see there's a Funko Pop here. There's also this, and it's basically the same right in the key art as we saw. It's, so here, let me Alrighty, sorry about that. Some technical difficulties. Okay, here we go. All right, so here's just a larger image. As you can see, it's Katy, right? And it appears, let me get this back up here, that, you know, she's wielding the bow. And here's the thing, another spoiler. She shoots one arrow in the whole movie. Well, she does shoot more as like a practice, right? She's kind of practicing. She's training with, you know, the people of the village, the warriors of the village that are sworn protectors of the gate in case, you know, giant soul sucker gets out. And she does come through in a big way by shooting one arrow, and she hits the beast in the throat as it's trying to pull the soul of the wyvern, you know, from its body. So that's basically all she does. She doesn't like have any training outside of the, I don't know, a day of training with these warriors, and she just shoots a bow a few times. She's not like, she doesn't have any powers at all. Now I know we have other characters that don't really have any supernatural abilities, but you know, they're like trained warriors, though. They've been training their whole entire lives. So I don't know, it's really surprising to me that we're seeing her in the key art. You know, I don't know, this is maybe, you know, some part of some marketing scheme, you know, laid out by Marvel. Maybe Marvel, they told, oh my god, dude, these technical difficulties are driving me nuts here. Maybe they told you know, maybe they told the developers that they wanted her to actually be, you know, be a character. They put more pressure on that than anything else. But yeah, as you can see, you know, I'm scrolling down here, you know, Katy, Shang-Chi, and she's got a lot of, there's a lot of toys, right? There's a lot of figures and so on and so forth. So they're trying to give her a role. And another spoiler, if you stayed until the after credits, right? You know, Marvel movies, you always stayed after the credits. There's always a scene, and they basically gave they gave hints, right? They gave hints to the next movie or what's kind of coming next, and they gave hints to another Shang-Chi, and Katy was present there. So it seems like, I don't know, maybe in the future we could actually see Katy having a more active role in terms of actually being a superhero, right? I don't know, maybe she's gonna, you know, undergo more training. You know what? Just thinking about it now, is Katy a character in the comics? I honestly don't know if she's actually a character in the comics. So if you actually know, I don't think she is. I don't think she actually is. But if you know, if you have any information on that, let us know in the comments. But who I think would actually be a better fit, I don't know why this is being slow here, would be, I don't know, Shang-Chi's sister. Shang-Chi's sister appears that she's basically on the same power level in terms of training, right? She trained, so she wasn't allowed to train with the boys, right? With the males of you know, the Mandarin's village. And so she trained on her own. She trained on her own, and she created an entire, you know, underground fight club, basically. And that's where you saw Abomination in the trailer fighting. He's actually fighting. Another spoiler. He's fighting Wong. I thought he was fighting Shang-Chi. He's fighting Wong, and it's a part of her underground kind of fight club. But she's powerful. She's a very, you know, she's an excellent warrior. So either her or even Shang-Chi's mom. Shang-Chi's mom has the power of, she has like a supernatural ability. Shang-Chi's mom is, and forgive me, I'm not real good with you know, Asian names. So Fala Chen. So right here you can kind of see I'm highlighted on it. That's Shang-Chi's mom, and she has the power of the village. Talo, I think it was I forget the exact name of the village, but she has like a supernatural ability that's bestowed upon her from the village. Her and her aunt. So right next to her, Michelle. So Michelle Yao. She has the same. She has the same ability, the same power. And actually, they state in the movie that Shang-Chi's mom was the only person that was able to defeat the Mandarin. When they first met, they you know, they fought, and she was the only one to basically, you know, defeat him. And that's one of the reasons that drew the Mandarin to Shang-Chi's mom in the first place. But she so she has, you know, she would be, in my opinion, a more formidable foe or just character to actually be put in the game. So there's a number of other choices. Will we see these other characters? I don't know. Will we see, let's see, Shang-Chi mom. And but let's go to images. Maybe we could see, yeah, okay, so you see her, right? Well, hang on, it's loading here. Okay, so you can see her in this photo here. She's kind of, it looks like, you know, she's kind of, battling with she's kind of fighting. They're almost dancing with each other, right? She's with the Mandarin there, and yeah, she makes a powerful character. Or like I said, her aunt as well, or his sister. Honestly, I really thought they were gonna put his sister in here. And here, let me move this over. And yeah, you can see Shang-Chi's sister there, right? She's to the right of Shang-Chi, our left there. She, like I said, she wielded incredible power. I wonder if we're gonna see Shang-Chi with the 10 rings in the game, because Shang-Chi gets the 10 rings. Another spoiler here: his dad, the Mandarin, I'm not gonna say it, but Shang-Chi gets the rings at the very end of the movie. And that's how he defeats the spoiler. That's how he defeats the giant soul sucker at the end with the 10 rings. He does some kind of kung fu stuff, shoots the rings at him, and bada bing, bada boom. So, in conclusion here, yeah, guys, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me that they're initially when I saw it, I'm like, Katy, why are they making her a character? But after looking at what I just showed you with all the marketing around Katy, what they're trying to do for her, I don't know, maybe they think because, she's just a more popular actress, Awkwafina, maybe, they think that because that name's more recognizable, that it's gonna prove to do better in terms of just marketing and actually selling products and so on and so forth. And yeah, as you saw, there's a lot of different figures, Funko Pops, that sort of thing. So it makes more sense now, but when I initially saw it, I thought, like, well, what is she gonna do? Because it's like her biggest superpower is driving. It's driving, and I said it'd be funny if one of her moves, she kind of like a the Razor Fist, mobile, the dude with the Razor Fist, his truck that they steal, and if that kind of just spawns and she just drives around in it. I don't know, something that would make the most sense in terms of her abilities. Is she going to shoot one arrow and just kind of kill you? I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see. I could see her being a support, right? Like a support character. Give her, where, like how we see with, with the Defenders, right? Jewel. Her support is just for the Defenders. I hope that's not the case, because with the restriction in World Boss Legend, you're right. You can't use Shang-Chi, and I mean, outside of past stage 9, most of the time these characters you can't use them on the same stage. So it's just kind of reckless. It's kind of a waste to me. But yeah, Jewel, actually on her, so right here, applies to Defenders allies. She has that passive, and then on her uniform, I think this actually applies to all allies. No, Defenders again. So I don't know. I could see her having something like that. That would make the absolute most sense. But I don't know, who knows, guys. She's going to be the most meta character out of this update. I could totally see that happening. Honestly, I would not be surprised if that was actually the case. Awkwafina just smashing meta, ABX meta, World Boss Legend meta, Squad Battle meta, the whole 9. And was she going to be speed? So she's going to be a speed hero? Uh-oh, you better watch out, Luna Snow. Awkwafina's coming for your place. All right, guys, I'm going to end it there. You know what? I honestly, I wasn't going to do a video today because last night, I don't know if you caught my roast video, I went to a wedding, and it was a lot of fun. I had an absolute blast. My wife, though, she got so mad at me. And because, so she didn't drink at all. I was drinking. I was dancing. A hidden talent of Godzillanator. If you don't know, he's got some fast, fancy feet, and especially when there's some alcohol and a wedding and this and that involved, you better watch out. And so apparently I was just dancing like a maniac. I was dancing like a fool, and she kind of got mad at me for that. I don't know. It could have been some other things. I honestly don't remember, and I'm not going to bring it up. But I had a blast. But yeah, I woke up and I was not feeling 100%. So I was actually gonna not do a video. But I saw this and I said, you know what, man, let's just do this, because I gotta say something about it. Because yeah, I did see the movie. I saw it IMAX, and it was excellent. The movie was absolutely fantastic. I strongly suggest to go see it. Honestly, I feel like it's one of the better Marvel movies in a while. Although I haven't seen Black Widow, but I haven't heard good things about it. You know what? Even though it's only $30, but I thought paying $30 to watch a movie at home, you could pretty much pay that to go see it in the theaters. Actually, the IMAX tickets for 3 of us, me, my wife, and my son, it was like $57. So yeah, it'd be a little bit more, but you get to see it in the theaters, right? And have that whole experience. I wanted to have that with Shang-Chi. All right, I'm gonna go. But let me know what you think about what's going on here, about the key art, about Katy as a playable character as it appears, about the Mandarin, or if you saw the movie and if you think that the giant soul sucker could actually be a world boss legend. Let me know on all that, ladies and gentlemen. But listen, I got more stuff, so you better stay tuned. You stay breezy out there, but most of all, friend, you stay safe now. Peace.